Okay, for this question, you see a figure that shows 3 circles drawn within a quarter circle. So the quarter circle is here. And you have 3 circles. 1, 2, and the third one. Okay, the diameter of each circle is 2/3 of the diameter of the next bigger circle. So, if the bigger circle is so-called 30 cm, right? The smaller circle will be 20 cm, correct or wrong? Okay, because 2/3, right? Okay? Right, I mean giving you an example. So, in this case, we have this radius is 36 cm. OB is what length? 36, right? Okay. Since OA equals to AB, that means here must be 18. Here must be 18, right? Correct or wrong? So I know that the diameter of the medium circle, can you see this medium circle? Is actually 18 cm. Since the medium circle is 18 cm, the smaller circle, the small circle, will be 2/3 of 18, right? Which is 12 cm. Okay, so you do know a few information here. So diameter of the medium circle, okay, is actually equals to 18, right? Cm. And then diameter of the small circle will be 2/3 of 18, which is equals to 12 cm. Okay. Now, can I find the diameter of the large circle? Yes. I can, right? Because I know that the medium is actually 2/3 of the large, right? Yes. Correct or wrong? So, to find the large is actually 18 divided by 2 times 3, right? Which equals to 27 cm. Okay. Now, we want to find the area of the shaded parts. To find area, definitely I need the radius. Am I right or wrong? So I know this is 9 cm for the medium circle. Radius of the small circle will be 6 cm. And radius of the large circle will be how many cm? 13.5 cm. So now I have all the information I need to solve the question. Okay, to solve this question, Dylan Po, do you mind sitting properly? Okay, now to solve this question, all I need to do is to find the area of the shaded part. Let's look at the quarter circle. Do you know how to find the area of this quarter circle? If I use the quarter circle minus the large circle, am I going to get this shaded part first? Quarter circle minus the large circle. Okay? Then next thing, I use the medium circle minus the small circle. I'm going to get my next shaded part, right? Which is here, right? Correct? Okay. And then we don't need to do anything else. We just need to add the 2 shaded parts together and get the answer. You only need to find the area of the quarter circle, the large circle, the medium circle, and the small circle. And just some addition, subtraction, and then you definitely get the answer. Okay? Is it a very tough question? Not at all, right? Okay? It's many steps, true. Okay? But it's also very easy to solve. Nothing difficult. Okay? Anyone has any problem with this? I think if you get it wrong, most probably it's a careless mistake. You can solve it on your own.
Is there a lot of decimal place?
Hey, hello. This pi is 3.14. What do you mean many decimal place? You look at your pi is 3.14. How can you have many decimal place? Yeah, the most you can get to is maybe 3 decimal place. You will not get one whole chain of decimal place. Anyone has any problem solving this? Okay, I'm just going to give you a general idea instead of like solving this out. Okay, can I move on to the next question? Yes. Okay. Next question, please. You will be expected to solve the corrections on your own, so you all better pay attention now. It will not be posted until you have solved all the corrections on your own for me. Okay, next. This question is Beyond's favorite question, right? Is this your favorite question? Okay, now, this question, who thinks that we have never done this question in class before? It's similar because this is a very simple working backwards question. Okay? Because of the word at first, we know that we need to work this question backwards, right? Okay? So we start off, when we want to work questions backwards, we always start reading from the last statement, right? Yes. So this is the first statement that we read. Okay, so I have yellow, I have black. Okay, and I draw a table. If you want to organize it neatly, you draw a table. Okay, so at the end, I have 110 and 231. This is right at the end. True? Next, I need to read this sentence. After that, she took out 2/7 of the yellow marbles and 1/4 of the black marbles. That means, if you take out 2/7 of the yellow marbles, what fraction is left inside, Leroy? 5/7, right? So I know that this is 5/7. And if I take out 1/4, what fraction of the black marbles are left inside, Jing Kai? 3/4, right? In this case, I will be able to find my 1/7 and my 1/4, right? Yeah. Correct? Okay, if I find my 1/7, perhaps maybe I should erase this line so that okay, let's find 1/7 first. So 1/7, how many is that? How much? 22. Then if it's 7/7, 154. Then here I find 1/4, which gives me, and 4/4. Okay, so I have actually done up to this step, right? Yes or no? Okay. Next. She took out 1/15 of the yellow marbles from the box. Correct? She took out 1/15. This is the next sentence I look at. That means she's left with 14/15, right? Correct or wrong? Okay. So in other words, 14/15 is actually 154. Yes or no? Yes? Sorry? Why don't you wait? Let me go through the question. Maybe it will become clearer. Anyone is lost so far other than Colin Chi? Is there you're lost? Which part are you lost? Because now I'm at this sentence already, because I'm working backwards, right? Linda took out 1/15 of the yellow marbles from a box. If she take out 1/15, that means she's left with 14/15, right? Correct or wrong? So that means the leftover 154 is 14/15, what? Correct? So is there any confusion? Any more confusion? Huh? Yes or no? There's no such thing as not really. Are you confused? Yes? Are you confused? No. Which part is confused? Which part? You agree that at this point, when I reach 154, 308, is I have returned the yellow and black marbles that she took out. Correct? Yeah. Then now I need to go to this step. Yes or no? Okay. So after I return, right? Okay. The 14/15 is 154, right? She took out 1/15, she will be left with 14/15, right? Yeah. And from this 14/15, she will take out the 2/7, right? Okay. So everyone is okay with this 14/15 equals to 154? Okay, so I want to find out the number of yellow marbles at first, right? Yes. Correct or wrong? So I might find 1/15 first, which is 11, and I find 15/15, 165. Okay, but we also need to do for the black color marbles, right? Okay, since for every yellow marble taken out, a black marble was put back into the box. How many yellow marbles was taken out? Xuan Wei? 11. Do you all agree with him? Yes. 11 yellow marbles was taken out. So since 11 yellow marbles was taken out, how many black marbles was placed inside Clarence? 11, right? Okay, you actually placed 11. So must I remove the 11 black marbles that I put inside? Yeah. Yes, right? I need to, right? So 308. I subtract off the 11 that I placed inside, right? So I get 297. Okay? This is a working backwards question that we have done before, right? Multiple times, right? Yes, Bjorn? No. You must think about it. I give you a box of marbles. Okay? So you take out 1/15. And from the 1/15 that you take out, right, which is 11 marbles, that means you take out 11 yellow. You put in 11 black, right? From then on, you take out another 2/7, right? And 1/4, right? But from now, do you exchange? You didn't exchange what? For the 2/7 that you took out, is there a yellow black marble put in? You are doing these two actions at the same time. You're not putting a black in, what? No, it's only for this one. You must read sequentially, statement by statement. Remember, I was telling you? Correct? Then only this 1/15, you do a replacement, right? Okay? Any problem? Because only for this 11 marbles, for every yellow marble taken out, a black marble was put into the box. Understand? Yeah. A black marble was put back. So I need to remove the black marble that was put back. Okay? Can? Anyone has any problem? So the answer is, because they want to find the number of black marbles in the box at first, is 200 and 97. Okay? Is this a question that will work before in class? Working backwards, right? Yes? Colin Chi? No, there's no twist actually. It's okay. Maybe I change the numbers, which definitely I need to change the numbers. I can't give you an exact same question, right? That would be like considered cheating already, right? Is it? Okay, I'll look at your question paper. I'll think about it, okay? Right? Wait, yes, Colin Chi? I've taught you, but I will expect you to learn in P5. All these things are learned in your calculator booklet in P5. Okay? Okay, next question. Question 13. We definitely have done this before. I'm so 100% certain. You forgot the method. I think this is a what, toy cars or toy trains question, which we have done before. Yeah. Okay, we have done this question before as well. I can find a similar question. Okay? I will not cheat you on this, okay? Right? Okay, let's go through this. Don't really worry about whether you get the marks or not. Just focus on relearning it since you didn't learn it well previously. Okay, what if this question comes out during PSLU? You don't want to be like lost in like argument and then did not pay attention right now. Now, an electronics shop sold 5 times as many smartwatches as tablets. Okay, so you know that smartwatches versus tablets, right? You sold more. 5 times as many. So 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is for the number. Right? And collected a total of $19,620. Okay? The amount collected for all the smartwatches was 10,080 more than the amount collected. So I'm going to draw another model to show the amount collected. So amount collected is different, and it is small by 10080, right? And the total is actually 19,620. Anyone has had a problem so far? Please take note, my first model and my second model, they are talking about different things. Okay, yes? For the same idea, is it the same idea? You must make them equal units, then you can solve. Okay, wait, I'll show you how to solve. Anyone has any problem so far? This is clear? Okay. Now, can I find the amount collected for smartwatches and the amount collected for a tablet? I can, right? Supposedly, I want to find the amount collected for the smartwatches. It will just be 19,620 plus 10,080 divided by 2, right? Okay. There's many ways of doing. No. That's when he said that one is 2 steps. I'm doing in 1 step. Yep. Okay, can someone please calculate this for me? Equals to 14850, is it? 14,850. Okay, so now I have 14,000 850. I will be able to know my tablet as well, right? So it's 14850 minus 10,080, right? Equals to 4770. Okay? Anyone has any problem? Okay. This amount, right? Let's say $14,850 spent on smartwatches, right? Is for 5 units of smartwatches, right? Okay. And for the tablets, right, $4,770 is for 1 unit. Okay. Right. You can also think of it, the 5 units, as 5 boxes of smartwatches. Okay, but we don't know how many smartwatches are there in one box, right? Okay. So next step, we know that each tablet costs $300 more than a smartwatch. In order to compare fairly, I told you we need to compare 1 unit of smartwatch with 1 unit of tablet. Am I right? Okay. So what's the cost? What's the cost of 1 unit of smartwatches? I need to divide by 5, right? Equals to 2,970. Okay. This now we are comparing 1 unit. So I have smartwatches and tablet. You know that 1 unit is actually 2,970. And the other 1 unit is actually 4,770. This is for 1 unit each, right? Wow. Correct? Okay, what is the difference? So it's 4770 minus 2970 equals to how much? 1800. So in one unit, how many tablets or how many smartwatches are there? I can just divide by 300, right? So I know that in 1 unit there's 6, but what is the question asking for? They are asking for the number of tablets, right? Which is 6. Yes, Danish? Children, I cannot hear him. Yes, Danish? Also possible. Okay. I prefer to make them 1 unit, 1 unit. It's easier to understand. We have done this before. Okay. Right. So this, the answer is 6. Tabs are usually price. You know iPad, they are usually this price. This price. No, 6 tablets. Anyways, any problem? If there's no problem, then I'm going to move on to the next question. Okay. So if you pay attention in class from start of the year until SA1, actually this is an easy paper. Okay. So children, slow down. Let's look at this question together. Okay, now we have actually 2 tires, A and B. They are actually 1.09 meters apart, roughly this length apart, 2 tires. Okay, radius of tire A is 0.15. So this one, radius of A is equals to 0.15 meters. You see, I'm very kind. I give you all everything in meters. Okay? Maybe some other questions, maybe they'll just put cm and meters. I'm so kind to you all. I give you all in meters so that you all don't make some careless mistake in conversion. Okay? So, next. The radius of tire B is twice the radius of tire A. So, radius B is, what's the radius of tire B? Jing Kai? 0.3 meters. Jing Kai, do you mind not touching whatever you are touching now? Because it's very distracting. For me, even if it does not distract you. Okay, so you all agree with the information so far? Okay, so you can see that radius is twice. Both tires are rowed in opposite direction. So one row this way, the other one row that way. So if they are rolling in the opposite direction, of course they're going to go further away, right? Yeah. Logically. Okay? Along a straight line until they are 100 meters apart. Okay? Each tire makes the same number of complete turn. That means if tire A make one turn, tire B will also make one turn, right? Okay. Remember when I was doing the workbook questions with you, I also tell you, one turn, to find the distance covered by one turn, is also the length of the circumference, right? Correct? But now, since both of them must make one turn at the same time, in other words, I must add the circumference of A, and I need to add the circumference of B, right? Yeah. So one round by both tires means the circumference of A plus the circumference of B. Okay? So let's find the circumference. Before we find the circumference, let me come up with the diameter of A. This is 0.3 meters. Diameter is 0.6 meters. Okay, let's find the circumference now. Okay, let's circumference of A is actually, what's the formula, Elliot? Pi d, very good. Pi times diameter of A. And pi in this question, what did they ask us to use? 3.14. So 3.14 multiplied by 0.3, which is how much? 0.942. Okay, please do not change it to do decimal place. They never ask you round off. You don't come and purposely round off and then you get all your inaccurate answer. Don't act smart, okay? Right, no one asks you to round off. You don't round off. All the rounding off should be only done at the last step. All rounding off should only be done at the last step. Okay? No, if you are using pi, if you are using calculator pi, I did tell you, right, the calculator pi will always evaluate at the last step. So there's no such thing as you have a long chain of decimal. No way. Now let's look at circumference of B. It's actually pi multiplied by diameter of B, 3.14 multiplied by 0.6, which is 1.884. Okay, so since we need to add the two circumference together, 0.942 plus 1.884 equals to? So you know that, okay, at first they are 1.09 meters apart, right? But after both make one complete turn, that means it will be 1.09 plus 2.826, right? Correct? Yes. So, how many times must I add my 2.826 so that eventually both of them will be 100 meters apart? So, no, not linear divide. First of all, I need to use my 100 1.09, which gives me 98.91. So from here, I divide 2.826 equals to 35. Very short, the working. Guess and check. Can you guess what I'm going to do to you when you get back the paper? Huh? Do you want to guess? You want to guess? Okay, you better start guessing, okay? Guess and check. You also guess and check. Yeah, you got it correct. Anyone has any problem with this? So the answer is 35 complete revolution. Okay. Any problem, Isabel? Cannot be no problem because the whole paper is almost empty.
Wow.
Hey, your water is leaking. Come on, stop playing with it. Wake up. It is leaking. Close it, for goodness sake. Can you just put it on the floor? Can you just put it on the floor? Yeah, that's why I asked you to put it on the floor, so it's not tilted. Can you use your feet to spread out the water so that it will dry faster? Logic, logic, okay? Logic. Increase the surface area. He's not going to drink it, right? Is he a dog? Is he a cat? He's not going to drink it, right? Or are you going to drink it for him? Okay. If there's no problem, I'm going to move on to the next question. Okay, sorry for this question. During the exam, I did not. I came in and tell you about a mistake. Okay. This one is actually AC, right? Yeah, and this one is CE. Okay. CAE. But the diagram is correct. The diagram is correct. Okay. It's just that I think when I was doing the paper, I labeled it the other way.
You had so many times.
Okay. So not happy, is it?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay, let's look at this question. First of all, I want to find angle ACE, right? And angle ACE is this, right? ACE. So we know that this is an isosceles triangle, right? So 180 minus 66 divided by 2. Which gives me how much? Okay, so I get 57 degrees here. Next is angle BAE. BAE is here. BAE, correct? So you got a triangle here, right? Yes or no? So it's 180 minus 40 minus 57 minus 66. Yeah, also can. Okay, but can someone tell me what's the answer? Okay, so there's many ways of doing it. Children, listen up. Can I speak? So some of you find this angle first, then you use this triangle. But for me, I didn't want to do so many, find this, I actually use this triangle. And I use my 3 existing angle to solve. Okay? So there's many ways of doing it. And lastly, to find ACD, sorry. So we just need to use, no, listen. Okay, we just need to use the alternate angles, right? 66 plus 17, right? Correct or wrong? Okay, 66 plus 17 is how much? 80 degrees. Okay, children, sit down first. Children, there's another way of solving. Of course, is when you use the interior angles. So it's 180 minus 40 minus 57. You get 83. Also possible. Okay, this is very much a very free marks kind of question. Very simple. Okay, nothing complicated. Jingjie, any problem? Okay. If there's no problem, can I move on to question 10?
Oh my god.
Okay. No, the donuts that I put here are pretty soft actually. It looks very tasty as well. Okay. What? You call this donut expensive? That's the normal price that they sell outside, what? You go. Okay, children. Okay. Stop it. Ernest was complaining that the donuts was very expensive. But can someone please tell him that Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kremes, right? They all sell at this price. They don't sell at $1.20. They sell it at $3.60 for one donut at least. Okay? If you just want a plain donut with the flour and just take a McDonald's free packet of sugar and then sprinkle sugar, yes, maybe it's $1.20. Okay? Yeah, precisely. Okay? So please do not complain that donuts are expensive because these are the actual prices of donuts. Okay. Can I go through the question now? Okay. What's scam? Okay, this is actually a very simple question as well. Okay, this is a set question. Okay. Children, I have to finish this paper by today. If cannot finish this paper, right, I think we can go for recess. We only have until 10:30. Okay, but I need to finish until the whole of paper 2 so that when it's time to return you tomorrow, you can do the corrections. I told you I will try to return you over a weekend so that you can have a listen to some fantastic hard rock music played by our parents. Heavy metal. Huh? You let them. I think you will have a bad week ahead. Okay. Let's focus. Okay, we actually, donuts, for the chocolate donuts is sold at 3 for $9.10. Okay, and for the vanilla donuts is sold at 4 for $10.50. Okay, so 2/5 of donuts were vanilla donuts, right? So 3. Then 3/5 is what? Donuts. Chocolate. Okay, so it's in 2/5 and 3/5. Yes, Gabriel? No, because we need to find out the number of donuts that she buy together. Okay, so can I continue? You are very disruptive. So we know that they are in 2:3, right? Okay, so let's solve it. We need to solve it. For every, so donuts, you know that 2/5, and this is in 3/5, right? Correct? Or if you want to do it, okay, sorry. Okay, maybe I should change the classroom rules. Mr. Xia is always correct. Because the teacher is always correct, not always true lah. Other teachers may be wrong. Yeah. Okay, can I? Hey, Beyond, I really honestly think that you should keep your mouth shut. After leaving so many questions blank for the exam, you still have the cheek to talk. Okay? Hey, the next person who interrupts my class, copy this whole paper 2 out, okay? Can? It's very, very disruptive. It's very disruptive. So we know one of them is in 3/5, the other one is in 2/5, right? So before we can even solve this question, first of all, we need to make the chocolate and vanilla donuts equal, right? Correct? Okay, but how can we make them equal? Okay, we need to look at these two numbers. 3 and 4, right? Correct? Because the donuts, you can't compare it when they are unequal. So I need to make them 12. And 12, it will cost how much? This is 9, 10 times 4, right? $36 and this one will be 12. Equals to 50 cents. Okay. Anyone has any problem so far? But then, is the number of donuts equal in this case? Equal, but do we want the donuts to be equal? So if we do want the donuts to be equal, we want them to be a ratio of 2:3. Okay? Maybe I write it out. Chocolate. So how can I make it in 3:2, the ratio? Obviously, this is not in the ratio of 3:2, right? Correct? Okay. So, do you think that having this is useful? You must remember, for every donuts, there must be 2 of the other one, right? When you have equal, is it useful? Okay, but that's what I see some of you have been doing. You do lowest common multiple, but what's the use? I am saying some of you, right? So it doesn't mean that every time you make them equal is useful, right? So what can you do? First, we need to take note of this ratio. It's always 3:2. In other words, for every 6, it will be 4, right? Yes? So, 4, no problem because we already have 4. Correct? It's the 6 that's problematic, right? So, we need to make this into 6, right? 6, 4, 9, 10 times 2, which is $18 and 20 cents. Correct or wrong? Now I can construct my one set, yes or no? That's in the ratio of 3:2, correct? Yes or no? Dylan Po, are you with me? Okay, so we start off from the condition, because the condition states that, okay, it must be in 3:2. But we know that definitely we cannot buy 3:2, right? Yes? So we must increase 6:4. So, but can we buy 4? We can. Can we buy 6? Yes, we can buy 2 sets of this, right, to get 6, right? Correct? Correct? You can't because they are sold in packs of 4. They are sold in packs of 4. Yeah, but I'm not sure whether the marker will give you the marks. Okay, so Intro was saying that maybe he wants to split the 4 donuts into 2. Okay, but normally we sell in either 3 donuts in 3s or donuts in 4. Okay, so I rather you increase the ratio. Anyone has any problem with the ratio part? This is the crucial part actually, when you can actually increase it. Okay, now we can find one set, right? Okay, to find one set. Okay, Sky, tell me how to find one set. The cost of one set. Tell me the working to find cost of one set. Louder, please. Yeah, you're saying something 9, 10, then after that. Don't ask him whether he can see or not. Okay, he cannot see, he should have moved in front door or go. Not wait until I ask him question. Ten times this question. Lauren, tell me how to find the cost of one set. Add the Can you hear? So Lauren was saying add $18.20 with $10.50. Who disagree with her? Please raise your hand. Disagree with her. Colin Chi, what do you think she add this $18.20 plus $10.50? Everyone is agreeable with this? Yes. Okay, so I find one set, which is actually $18.20. This is for your 6 chocolate plus your vanilla is actually, this is, how much does it cost altogether? $20.70. Okay, but we know that she definitely bought more than one set, right? Okay, so we need to find the number of sets. And how to find the number of sets, Jack? Okay, the total $86.10 divided by one set, right? Which gives me how many sets? 3 sets. Okay, now since we know there's 3 sets, but in one set, how many donuts are there, Isabel? 10. Okay, so times 10. Okay, set questions we definitely do before. Divide by 2, is it? But I'm not sure whether they will give you the marks. I didn't mark this question. They may be sympathetic and then give you. But normally, we treat it as 3 for something or 4 for something we are talking about. Let's say we are saying, if you go to NTUC fair price and you see 4 apples for $2.50, no way you're going to say, can I cut out the pack and then buy 2? No way you're going to say that, right? Although you can also get it, it's like $1.25. You say, oh, $2.50 divided by 2, I only want 2 apples. Then you go and say, hey, auntie, can you help me use your scissors, cut out the plastic packaging? I just want 2 apples. Can you sell me at $1.25? It's quite impossible, right? Yeah, I'm talking about sometimes they also sell in 4s or sell in 3s. Okay? Right? So, let's move on to the previous, next question. Okay, question 9. Okay, one of the very simple percentage questions as well. Okay, Shamin packed some candies into 3 containers, A, B, and C. Container A had the most number of candies, and container C had the least. A, B, and C. A, B, C. Containers A got the most. Okay, B has medium, and then C has the least. I don't know how many, but I just draw a rough model. the difference in the number of candies between A and the other two containers were 64. So this must be 4, right? Right or wrong? And 112, right? Correct or wrong? Okay. Given that container C contains 20% of the total number of candies, and normally I would like to assign how many units to the total number of candies? Normally, I will assign 100 units, right, to the total number of candies. So total number of candies units. So how many units of candies are there in container C, Adriana? She won't know the answer because she's streaming. Okay, Yongqian, please help her. 20 units. Okay? Understand? Because 20%, right? Okay. Now, if there are 20 units in C, so in A and B, how many units are there, Danish?
Are you asking for him?
Don't waste time now. Just ask him copy out 10 times. Okay, Alexis. 80 units, right? A and B. True, because the total adds up to 100 units. Am I right? Okay. How many candies were there altogether? So, let's mark up 20 units. 20 units. Okay, this is 112, right? But this is not 64. This is 112 minus 64, right? 112 minus 64. Okay? Equal to 48. Okay? Right, sorry it's a bit small. Okay, so now we can form our equation, right? Correct? So, I can do my units for my A, 20 units plus 112 plus 20 units plus 48, because this is my A, this is my B, right? And this will be equals to 80 units, right? Correct? Yes? So I know that my 40 units equals to 1, and then 1 unit equals to 4. How many candies were there? Alright? Yes? It's 48 plus 112. Also can, but another way. Yes? If you put arrow 160, yes. Okay. Anyone has any problem? This is a very simple percentage question. Not as tough as some of the percentage questions we have done so far. Okay? Right? Next, let's look at question 8. Okay. Chef Fu baked some cupcakes. Okay, let's draw a model for the cupcakes that he
next right. All the questions we have done before. Never lie to you. Yeah. So don't go home and tell your parents very hard Mr. Sia never teach me before. But it is an absolute lie. When I meet your parents, do you meet the parents? I'll show them every single question that you have done and match it, okay? Okay. Of course you'll be slightly different. Okay, let's look at this. Now, we know that she had a total of 60 hot dogs and chicken nuggets at first. She exchanged all her chicken nuggets for hot dogs. Okay? She had 24 hot dogs after exchanging every 3 chicken nuggets for 1 hot dog, right? Okay? So she had 24 hot dogs after she exchanged 3 chicken nuggets for 1 hot dog. So how many hot dogs did she have at first? So for this question, wait. Logically, do you think that she has more than 24 hot dogs or less than 24 hot dogs? That's right. I don't want to later flip through exam paper, right? Because I didn't mark this question. I don't want to see a person with more than 24. Or else you copy out 100 times, I tell you. You can tell me, oh, of course less, of course less. Okay. Okay. So since we have 24 hot dogs, that means we are assuming all are hot dogs, right? Okay. Okay. Wait. Assume all are hot dogs. So hot dogs, chicken nuggets. Okay. Then total. We don't use guess and check, okay? Guess and check is for people who doesn't know mathematics. That's even worse. Those people who doesn't even know how to do guess and checks knows nothing. Okay. So, hello. Only know how to talk lah. Don't know how to translate all your talking to writing in the exam. Exam also 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Only know how to talk in class, but exam also 0, 0, 0. Okay, so we assume all are hot dogs. I have right? Correct? Because after exchanging all my chicken nuggets for hot dogs, so total will be 24. But if I decrease my hot dogs by 1, how many chicken nuggets will I have? 3, right? Because when I'm exchange 1 hot dog for 3 nuggets, right or wrong? So it will be 23 plus 3 equals to
26. True? Okay. You can see the pattern already. Change 1 with 1. This will be plus 2, right? Yes? I want it to reach 60. Yes or no? So I'll do you can see here is every time. What's wrong with the pen? Plus 3. This one is minus 1. Okay, so I use a 60. What's my next step, Lauren? Sorry? Minus 24. And I'll get how much? 30. Okay, when I get 36, what should my next step be, Leroy? Six divided by 3. Leroy, I already told you are in trouble. I mark your paper is really... I mean, I do enjoy marking it because it's so simple of marking. But I feel sad for you when I was marking 0, 0, 0. Jingjie, what's the next step? Okay. Do you all know what is it? Divide by 2? Yes. Okay, because of this 2 here, right? Okay. So, by right, you must have another step, 3 minus 1, to show the difference between the nuggets and the hot dog, right? Then from there, I use 36 divided by 2 equals to 18. That means here I need to subtract 18, right? Yes or no? Yeah. So 24 minus 18 equals to 6. Okay, wait, children. So since I have six hot dogs. Okay, I need someone to tell me the number of chicken nuggets. Wendy.
There's 6 hot dogs. 24 Wait, no, I'm not saying that's the answer. 24 minus 6 was an
18.
Wait, so that's 6 hot dogs. So that's 6 hot dogs, and then there's
54, right? Because you know that you need to add 3 18 times. So 18 times 3 will be 54. Okay, then you need to use these two numbers, 6 plus 54, to check if you get 60. You get 60, that means you're right. Okay, can so wait, 24 minus 18 equals to 6. This will be the answer. Yes, Gabriel, what? Different working, I know. Some people have different way of solving. Okay? Can? Sorry? Can. You can assume there are 60 hot dogs at first as well. Okay? Right? Okay, there's many ways of doing it. Can? Yes, Colin Chi? Can also. If you want to assume chicken, you want to assume hot dog, also can. Okay? But please don't give me duck or what. Assume all is duck or what. Okay? Next. Okay, we have done a similar question, yes or no? Yes. Correct? Something slightly different only. But this one is even easier than the previous question, right? Okay? Wait, children. Can I continue? Okay. So I have y here. These two will add up to become y. So I have 3y, right? Then here I have y plus 7, y plus 7, y plus 7. That means it's 3y plus 21, right?
Plus. I mean plus another 5.
Equals to 6y plus 21.
Easy.
Yes or no? 2 marks. Also can. Yeah.
Why was there so much space?
Because the other questions are 3 marks, so I need to do it on the next page. Okay. Okay, children, listen. Very simple question as well. Okay, now, please. We have the ratio of
you want to protect your friends, that means you copy out 20 times on your own. So, give out the name of the people who's shouting. Give out the name of the people who's shouting. Now I only put it at 20 times. If 1 minute later I may increase it to 30 times. Who's the person who's shouting?
Nobody. Suddenly nobody. So you're not paying attention now. So you yourself stop making noise and you'll be able to hear. Okay? So I was saying, if the length, okay, of the base, right, is 1:4, do you all agree that the area will also be 1:4? Since they share a common height. Okay, I think this one your teacher, when they teach you area of triangles, will have proven it to you. Who do not believe this and need me to prove it to you? If the base is 1:4, the area will also be 1:4. Okay, so we are agreeable on this. Next, we have Vx equals to Vy is 3:2. So Vx is here, Vy is here. So this is 3:2, right? Correct. Hold on. Now, let's look at this area. Is this area equals to this area? Correct? It's half, right? Half of the rectangle, right? Okay. So, in other words, if this is 5 units,